next problem statement is to sort the given elements in ascending order using merge sort algorithm or using merge sort technique. So we all know that merge sort is nothing but it's a divide and conquer technique. So in this, a given number of elements we are going to divide into two halves, and we are going to divide the same process till we are going to get an individual element. So after getting all those individual elements, we are going to compare with each other, and later while merging the elements, we are going to merge in the sorted order. So the three important things in this to remember. The first one is we are going to perform a left recursion where you are going to divide a list into left half, and the right recursion to perform on the right half, and the third one is merging of two divided array of elements. So here let me start writing the code. Hash include stdio.h. So let me use a function name. So this is a void function with parameters. Void function with parameters. Void merge of int. So I am going to use an array of some size. This is a one-dimensional array. Int. So I am going to initialize some variables i1 and int j1, i1 and j1, int i2 and int j2. So this is the void function with parameters. So this is used for merging the two halves of the given list of elements. Void, in order to divide this, merge sort, void merge sort of, so here int array comma, so we are going to take the first halves and the second half. So within this merge sort, int I, int j. So we can also say like start and end. So here I and j we can consider as start and end. So these are the function, void function with parameters. So this is defined as part of the function. So this is a function declaration. Next we are going to write main. So here I am going to initialize an array of some size. N is the number of elements, and I am going to use I for iterations. So next step is we are going to ask the user to enter the number of elements to sort. So what are the total number of elements which we require to sort? Scanf. So we need to read that in address of n. So we are going to store the number of elements in n. The next step is we need to read the element. So in order to read the elements, first let me as a user enter the elements. So we are entering these elements in the array. So as this is a one-dimensional array, so we require one for loop I less than n, the total number of elements, I plus plus. So here we need to read the elements. So if I don't require, I can remove this flower braces. This is only one individual statement which is coming under this scanf %d comma address of array of I. So in array of I am reading all the elements. So this is the logic to read the elements in the given array. That is, in one-dimensional array we are going to read all the integer elements. Okay. Next, now I need to call the function. So which function I am going to call? I am going to call this merge sort of. So I need to pass an array for this array comma, the starting element index is 0 and the last element index is n minus 1. The starting element index is 0 and the last element index is n minus 1. So this is like start and end. So this we are going to give it to the merge sort. So what is this? This is nothing but function call. So these two are function declaration or function prototype. Function declaration or function prototype. So this is function call, or we can also say it is a calling function. Next, after this, I need to print the elements what they are there as part of the array after the sorted elements. So the sorted array, printf the sorted array is, so we are going to print the sorted array over here. So we know that in order to print we require one more for loop for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So this is an array for printing. So this is a logic which we are writing for printing the elements in the sorted order, comma array of I, printf, this is for new line, return 0. So till now we have written the driver code in the sense what are the things which we require as part of the sorting. First thing, we require the size, the number of elements, and later we require the random elements, and we need to call a function, and this function should find a definition of it. Next, after getting, so we need to print the final output where the elements are sorted order. In the final, we need to print the elements in the sorted order, that too in the ascending order. So all the elements will be in the ascending order. So if you input the random elements, the output will be the sorted order. Now let us write the function definition or function declaration, the called function. Okay. Now we need to write here according to the signature of the function, void, so merge sort of int array, void merge sort of int array, int I and int j, int I and int j. So I and j here like they are start and end. So this is function definition or called function. So here I am going to initialize one variable called mid because we need to find the mid position. So how we can get mid? If I value is less than j, only then we can find the mid. If I value is less than j, only then we can find mid. So mid equal to I plus j divided by 2. This is like start plus end by 2. Start plus end by 2. Next, merge sort of the given array, comma I, comma mid. So this is for left recursion. So this is nothing but this is a left recursion. Left recursion in the sense we are going to divide the elements into the left half. So this merge sort is to divide the elements of left half of the given array. Next, we need to also divide similar in the right half, right? The given array starting from the mid position plus 1, starting from mid position plus 1, comma j. J is anyhow the end, right? So mid plus 1 to end of the given array. So this is nothing but this is the right recursion. So left recursion and right recursion. The next one is merge. So the final merge we need to do here, merge of, so how many parameters which we are given for merge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those many parameters you need to write over here. One is the array, sorry, here this is an array comma I, that is the start, comma mid plus 1, comma j. So this is for merging the two halves, that is a divide and conquer, right? So this is a step for conquer, that is merging. This is used for merging. Of two subarrays. So this is the function definition or function call for these left recursion, right recursion.